Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw OCS fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have put in my best with this piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
やご。
はい、いらっしゃい。ちょっと待ってね。誰だ？
このゲームイズ何？
まあ、待て待て。ホタルさん。明けましておめでとうございます。本でもよろしくお願いいたします。仲良くしてね。まあまあまあ、見たらわかる。見たらわかるから。まあまあ、待て待て。
明けおめ。ことよろ。
ことよろう。今年もいっぱいいろんなものにチャレンジするからよろしくね。どうしようかな。試験なぁ。
年変わったの完全に忘れてた。
そうよ。エンブレムいじったろ。エンブレムついてんだっけこれ。どこについてんだ。ヘッドついてねえのか。どこについてる。まあいいか。行くでー。ちょうどね、今これ
かわいい
ミッション1個目だから、まあいい加減やった、ノーマルで全部やったゲームをハードモードいい加減やろうっていう。まあハードモードの1個上もあるんだけど、まあそれもやるかはちょっとわかんねえ。まあ端的に言うとこのゲームはあれです。エースコンバットです。
なあもうね。ご要望があるんだったら
VR モードもやってもいいかなっていう。いくでいい。
完全に理解した。
まあね、エースコンバットね、本当にね、男のロマンが詰まってるいいゲームですよ、本当に。
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
あ、やべ、気づいた。全く見てなかった。
Trigger, I'm your wingman. You fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. Missile launched. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2.
まあのんびり喋りながらやろうとは思っているので、何でも話してください。何でも答えします。何でも何でも言い過ぎたかもしれないけど、ある程度答えれる範囲だったら答えます。
ホーミング強。
まあまあ、そういう実際リアルもそうだからね。ロックオンしてミサイルって、逆にミサイルにホーミングついてなかったら、それもうただのクソ雑魚だよ。本当にね、グラフィックがマジです。あと画面酔いには気をつけてください。あんまり見すぎると画面酔いするので、こまめに休憩は取っていただけると幸いでございます。綺麗な花火だ。
画面酔い怖い。
いやー、やっぱね、マジで BGM かっこいいよな。Let's go.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Gollum, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify. Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
まあ、上の通信を見ながら、まあ、ゲームを楽しんでいただければと。無線通信あってこそのエースコンバットです。意外と衰えてねえな。
リアルの通信もこんな感じなのかね。
多分こんな感じだと思うよ。 フォックス2っていうのはミサイル、普通のミサイル発射。
ハッピーニューイヤーち。
はい、明けおめです、みろくさん。今年もよろしくね。
闇です。
かわいいかわいいみろくさんじゃないですか。
今年もおなしゃす。
はーい、お願いします。
ラゼルさん明けおめ。
やっぱかっこいいな。ああ、死なないのか。あー、やっぱハードモード買って。あ、ストールした。
ことよろ。ことよろ。
あ、一発じゃ死なねえの、落ちねえのか。マジ ?3 発な。買った。まあミッション1はね、簡単なんですよ。
火力。
まあハードモードだからね。
いけー。敵をうなてー。
まあ巻いていきましょうか。まあストーリーはせっかくなんでまあ飛ばしません。せっかくなんでね。
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
これちなみにこれ今映ってるのはさっきの自分が操作した動きっていうのがここに表示されてる。青が味方機、赤と白が敵だね。で赤が色がターゲット。まあちょっとこれはもうちょっと時間の都合上カットします。
なるほど。この視点かっこいいな。
1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Ocean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Ocean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oceans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oceans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye. I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats. And the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
ここから戦争は始まったわけです。まあ確かにね、軌道エレベーターかっこいいのもあるよね。
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advanced element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
まあみんなでいろんな国同士で作った軌道エレベーターが、まあ、宣戦布告のついでに乗っ取ろうとされてるわけなんですよ。で、たちの悪いことに攻撃に無人機を使ってきてるってわけなんですよね。っていうのが今の現状ざっくり。そう、無人機とかでどんどん占領地を増やしていってるよみたいな。まあ現代らしいよねっていう話。あ、20万か。
ストーリー整理助かる。
どうしようかな。11万は買えるか。
なるほど。
さすがにラプタン使うか。ラプタンかわいいよ、ラプタン。ラプタン。で、さすがにこれだな。違う。特殊兵装いらねえから。
楽単
この戦闘機、 このマシンがですね、愛称がね、ラプターっていう。あれじゃないよ。ラプラスダークネスじゃないよ。これ書いてるでしょ、愛称はラプターって。そう、いろんなね、各機体にね、愛称みたいなのがあるわけなんですよ。
違ったか。
どれもかっこいいわけなんですよ。で、これがね、まあ、シンプルに強いのよ、ラプターが。たまにやるとやっぱこのゲーム面白い。
全部相性ついてるんやな。
そうそうそうそうそう。
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target.
今回は
HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
地上の戦闘車両がメインです。
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep. Intercept! Fire the AA!
第一もあるんか。
第一もあります。
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun. Page 2, target destroyed. Radar vehicle's been destroyed. Going for the radar car. They got their anti-air guns aimed right at us. It's an air raid. Being attacked by enemy aircraft.
ラプターダークネス頑張れ。
Using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. What's the permission to move the vehicle? We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your
たびた
discretion.
び言いますが、画面酔いには気をつけてね。
Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
We'll go. Here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
Page 2, target destroyed. Radar was just about to go online. Push the plan forward too fast.
結構怖いよな。
From Allied territory.
地面スレスレ。
Trigger, there's one more to go. Get in on your six.
Page 2.
あ、やべ。危ねえ。ハードやから下手に食らえねえんだよな。とりあえず
On this one's tail.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Radar vehicles
いいね。
destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
All right. This base is worth destroying.
This is Skull 6. Proton bandit.
Missile closing. Evade.
Fox 2, they're not fixing the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. What is? They gonna think of here's something tactical for merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand. The clouds don't just
逃がしゃないよ
They also mess with your HUD and radar.
あ、
The
一
Seekers
発使った
sometimes lose their lock onto their targets too.
この点目標多いなと思ったら吉か。
そういうこと。
Page 2. On it.
それマジか。
5 targets remaining.
ハードそんなんなかった、ノーマルそんなんなかったぞ。これがさっき言ってた無人機です。
What happened? Status report. Multiple bogies on radar. They're close. Wait, they're being launched. You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move.
動きがおかしいもんな。いつ見てもな。
No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as some clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones. Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. It doesn't matter.
なんか早くない？
早いんですよ。これだから無人機 UAV なんで、人が乗ってるとやっぱ G とかかかるわけなんですよ。人の負担がかかるわけで、アップね。それを気にしなくていいんですよ。なんて画期的なんだ。困ったな。当たんねえ。てかないんだけどミサイル。やべ。
なんてこったテラコッタ。
おっ。追っかけるの大変や。
人というリミッターがなくなった結果がこれか。
そうそうそう。OK。さすがに当たる。あれか。追っかけるのいっぱいいっぱい。奇襲撃てね。お前なんつう単しようね。オッケー。
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
まあここはカットします。
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage.
悲しいな。
The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new
飛行機乗ってない空母。それは空母なのか？
The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone. MQ-101. The Ocean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
まあ軌道エレベーターを周りを守っているアーセナルバードっていう、まあ空母っていうよりかはなんか飛行要塞って言い方、飛行要塞みたいなちっちゃいね小型の無人機の UAV をいっぱい搭載してる、まあ空飛んでる空母みたいな。あれがもしエルジア軍に乗っ取られてたらさすがにやばいよねっていうお話。まあ今から軌道エレベーターの奪還しようとしてるんだけど、それがいたらマジでやばいよねっていうお話。どうしようかな。開けてないとこちょっとずつ開けていくか。ああ、高え。あ、これ欲しいな。ここまで開けに行くか。さすがにこれはこっちだな。どうしようかな。 や、この機体がね、マジでかっこいいんですよ。この機体マジでこの形かっこいい。たまらん。オタク。限界オタク。たまらん。俺別にビリオタとかではないんだけど、こういうのは割かし好き。
羽の形独特やな。
そうそうそうそうそう、すごいね、独特な形してるんだよね。上から見るとこんな感じ。とても良き。
あと長いフォルムが良き。
相性はストライクワイバー。いいね。現状、ダウンロードコンテンツじゃない、以外、じゃあ、うん。ダウンロードコンテンツ除いたら一番強いのかな？対空戦では。最初はね、ここで給油をしてからスタートです。空中で給油をするっていうね。
全体技術。
こんな感じ。あ、別に今のシーンはカットできるんだけどね。今自分は明治隊っていう正体の名前のメンバーの一人です。
Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins. Mage 2, headed down. Excellent work. Enemy reinforcements. I don't like his odds. Transfer, bailing out! Remain on your feet. I'm hit! I've lost control! Careful, there's a real demon in there. If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in an IG turn.
エースコンバットね、BGM が素晴らしいんですよ、本当に。オタクみたいなこと言ってごめんやけど。
Nice kill. One remaining. Missile did not connect. Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Phew.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear. I haven't even broken a sweat. Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break! What the hell? Caution! Missile! Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
ストライクワイバーン調べたけど、今もあるんやな。
あるよー。今の当たるんか。はい、出ました。これがアーセナルバードくん。いや、今ので33マリ持ってかれるんか。いってー。
なんだこのフォルム。フライングパンケーキとかと同じ天体さを感じる見た目。
これがさっき言ってたアーセナルバードくんです。
でっか。
危ねえ。
Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. What the hell are we supposed to do? Status?
Verifying the situation.
I can't get a lock.
無限に追われてるんよな、これな。やべ、ストールした。
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break!
Skeleton 3's lost.
Coming. What's the plan? Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
いや、当たるよな、今のな。
I repeat, maintain air superiority. How'd that happen?
結構やばい。ハード結構やばい。
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there. Breaking.
危ねえ。
I'm breaking up.
Skeleton 2 lost.
Shit, recon incoming.
ここにあれがあるとミサイル当たりません。
All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. If you were earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me.
レーダーが多すぎる。
Won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Missile evaded. Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Missed. I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. This is where we lost.
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come
避
back
けないで。
Mage 2, missile away.
よし。
Mage 2, UAV down. Locked.
Launch 2.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative. This is Gargoyle 1. Leaving Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandage. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile! Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fort Gray's aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
あーきつい。
Technique. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared.
This is not good.
シナ敵対に体当たりしたらどうなるんや。
死にます。相打ち。その時点でミッション失敗です。まあ度合いにもよるんかな、確か。マッチ正面に激突とかやったら確かアウトやった気がする。知らんけど。
ちゃんと死ぬんだ、わら。
死にます。さすがにね。
Just keep firing. Does Mage Squadron still have their hotshot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Golem and Mage, we owe you a debt, and we'll pay it. Good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible. I'm grateful you're around. Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
ああ、ストールした。
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA.
これラスト大変だな。やべ。
No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
そう、これ変形するんですよ、こんな感じで。帰るまでがミッションです。
Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. Mage 2, lower speed. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, bank right. Mage 2, lower nose. You're too high.
帰るまでがミッションです。
Past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Nicely done, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back.
着陸するとこまであるんやね。
そうなんす。結構被弾をもらったな。ちょっと動き下手くそやったところはある、割と。
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
これアーセナルバード出るとこまでちょっと行ってみましょうか。ここからかな。ここからや。ここからアーセナルバード戦。まあこんな感じ。あ、でもランク S なんやな、一応。結構、被弾はあんま関係ないのか。今日はあと 1,2 ミッションぐらいで終わりかな。
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his grand.
ちなみにこのでかいやつってこの世界に1機しかいないんか？
正解。さすがに1機しかいない。アーセナルバードね。
Had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now, compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself.
さすがに量産はされてないか。
Sometimes he could be so stubborn.
今はね。
His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all expectations.
この先の楽しみ。
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole.
あ、やべ、飛ばしちゃった。間違えて押しちゃった。ちなみに、今な、このシーンっていうのは、主人公、今自分が操作してる側とは別の人物の視点の話。ごめんなさい、飛ばしちゃった。まあいいや。許して。
However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected.
あ、これか。
We'll send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
まあ簡単に言うと、軌道エレベーターの周りにいっぱいレーダーがありますよと。そのレーダーの合間をかいくぐって軌道エレベーターまで行って攻撃してくださいと。そういうことです。これがね、結構厄介。なかなかに厄介。あんまりやりたくないあー、ここ開けなあかんのか。まあざっくり言うと、イライラ棒を頑張ってかいくぐってねっていう。
そんなきついんか。
きついんじゃなくてめんどくせえいや、まあまあまあ見りゃわかる。
あ、そういう。
まあ見りゃわかるから、まあまあまあまあ見とけ見とけ。じゃけん慎重に行きましょうね。頑張って大統領助けに行きましょうねっていうお話。頑張っていきましょう。よっこいしょ。まあまずは左上のじゃあ右上のレーダーを見ていただければ。はい、じゃあ左下か。左下のレーダー見てください。頑張ってかいくぐってねー。あんまり時間稼ぐ、ゆっくり行きすぎると、それはそれで、あれですよ。ランクにも響くから、なるべく早めに行きたい。ちょっと加速しながら、頑張っていきましょう。
あ、めんどいやつや。
はい。左へ曲がります。急ぎすぎず、焦らすぎず。本当はショートカットできるんだけど。これね、風が吹いててね、勝手にね、機体が揺れるんよ。それもちょっと制御しないといかないっていう、ちょっと面倒。まあ、急ぎましょう。で、まあカットするならこっちなんだけど、ちゃんと行こうね。
さっきから視点ガクガクしてると思ったらそういうことか。
そうそうそう。狭いよ。よし。あれが機動エレベーター。まあガクガクしてるのは自分がちょっとこまめにちょっとスティックをいじってるから慎重にやらないとね。これやり直しとかめんどくせえからね。いけたでしょ。オッケー、一発。
ショとかナイス。
さあこっからです。はい、大統領助けに来ました。こんにちは、こんにちは、こんにちは、こんにちは、こんにちは。おはようございます。サムっていう対空ミサイルみたいなのがあるんですよ。それでロックオンされてミサイルが飛んでくるよっていう。
おはようのミサイル、基地かな。
おはようございます。AA ガンっていうのは機銃、対空機銃だね。カンコレとかやってる人だったらわかるかもしれないね。
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Half of the anti-air guns down. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that.
アズールレーンやってるけどわかんねわら。
空母とかいわゆる軽巡とか駆逐艦とかさ、ああいうのって対空爆用みたいな航空機用の銃みたいなのあるんだよ。それに近いようなもんだね。さあここからでーす。
大空砲か。
こんにちは。大統領助けに来ました。
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
This is the Goblin. Heading over to the ex-president's location now.
一旦回り込みます。あれあれどこ行った。もういいや。あれ当たってね。ああ、出やがった。やめちくりやめちくり。
about half. Mop up the rest.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Hurley. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. I will get Mr. Hurley got it.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out. UAV confirmed. 3 remaining.
We found an Norwegian transport craft. His engines are on.
No.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Hurley.
It'll do. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? Is that the best you can call it?
海面超綺麗やな。
まあグラフィックに関しては一丁前よ本当に。やべ、ケツ疲れた。やばい、大統領が狙われる。
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off.
さて、ここからですよ。
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
Acquired lock on bandit. Firing! Roger. That's the in the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Attack missed. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't
敵
exactly
に
a fight.
体当たりは死ぬけど味方に体当たりでも死ぬんか。
死にます。
An Arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Forces have already changed it.
Missile evaded. Missile launched.
Cargo 1, where's the signal? Cargo squadron, stand by for my order. What about the lighthouse? The ID the harbor. They won't be able to get home.
リアルやな。
That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
UAV down.
Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle squadron, Babel!
Gargoyle 3 to Babel.
Double Roger. Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
Figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual. Gargoyle Squadron, report. Enemies marked.
HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAVs. The elevator's quick rate took a crash. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way.
Stall warning.
I'm sorry.
Stall warning.
Get Mr. Harley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Radar lock acquired.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
なぜか脱出しようとしてたはずが、囚われてた場所に向かってるんですよね、なぜか。なんででしょうね。
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
どういうことだってばよ。
Mr. Harling, we are
なん
not
ででし
giving
ょう
up on
ね。
you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport.
UAVs launched from Arsenal Bird Liberty, headed toward the AO.
The president still alive?
Mage, destroy those UAVs.
Make two! Make two!
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire! I saw it!
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
これなんと自分がね、撃っちゃったわけなんですよね。マザーグース号。大統領殺しちゃったんですよね、僕がね。なんと。
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
っていう。あまりにも。一応、敗北イベントっていうやつです。一応これでクリアではある。ああ、でも A なんや。ああ、そう。ダメなんか。どうしようかな。時間的に微妙なんやな。終わりますか、今日は。 ちょうどなんかキリいいところかな。ちょうどキリいっちゃいいのか。
了解。
まあ続きはまあ
こんばんは。
おお、初見さんじゃないですか。闇さんのリスナーさんじゃないですか。はじめまして。
こっちでははじめまして。
はい、はじめまして。よしぽんと申します。どうしよう。じゃあワンミッションやる？せっかくだから。
初見さんやほう。
どうしようかな。じゃあ一回だけやるか。なんか、あまりにもなんか、申し訳ないからせっかく見に来ていただいたんなら。
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base.
元はルザン様のとこのリスナーだった気がす。
なるほどね。
Day after day after day after day they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers.
シューターゲーム。
No biggie. Well, I
ま
made fake planes. They
あ、や
had
っ
to
て
put
ること
together
は
some working
ま
ones.
あ
Then some
FPS と
genius
は
at HQ
に
decided
近い
we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for.
まあ簡単に言うとまあゲーム名はエースコンバット7です。
A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show.
まあまさか来てくれるとは思いませんでした
So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his.
やってるのを見つけたので、闇さんのところで配信者だって聞いてたので。
あ、もう恐縮です。
Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate, a guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
まあせっかくなんで今来てくださったんであれなんですけども、まあ戦争始まってとある人とある大統領を救出しようとしたら、その人の乗ってるヘリに撃っちゃったっていう話。それが僕ハーリング殺しっていうところです。
Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our
や
air
っちゃった
force.
ね。お
So
尋ね
they
者だ。
proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how they will lose today. Better than solitary.
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
まあ、大統領を殺しちゃったってとこで、別の小隊に移動させられたわけです。まあ、それが犯罪者同しかいない小隊、集団のとこに移動させられて、そこで任務をこなしましょうっていうお話です。あと、すいません。改めまして、普段は PS4 からのゲームの配信、もしくは、パソコンで音楽ゲームの配信をよくしています。よかったら、チャンネル登録なり、まあ、ちょこちょこと見に来てくれるだけでもすごいね、涙なしには語れないぐらいには喜びますので、何卒これからもよろしくお願いいたします。まあ、本当は今ここに自分がいる基地は、
はい、よろしくお願いします。キラキラ。
はい。ここも実は本当は基地じゃなくてただの偽物の基地、なんか塗装でペンキで塗った滑走路、ペンキで塗ったみたいな滑走路とか風船でできたトラックみたいな、そんなんしかないっていうところなんですよね、本当は。まあ飛べるんだけどね。どうしよう、なんか開けるか、とりあえず。とりあえず開けていかないといけないんだけど。あ、これ欲しい。だいぶ開けてってんねんな、一応。まあ、ここら辺はまた後で。まあ、これも4年前のゲームなんだけどね、実は。何消そっかな。何つけようとしたっけ。
トラック風船って気づくまで持ち上げてる人、筋肉ムキムキマッチョマンの変態だと思ってた。
筋肉ボリボリマッチョマンの変態だ。急に扱いが悪くなってしまう。
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
あ、モリモリだったか、わら。
筋肉モリモリ、マッチョマンの変態だ。
Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for spare 80s forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger your call sign as spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off.
今回はスペア15って名前で呼ばれることになります。で、最初は武器が使えません。ただ飛び回っておとりになるだけ。あと画面用には気をつけてね。いやマジでさ、これ羽変わんのかっこいいよな。たまんね。
爽快感がすごい。
まあね、バンダイナムコの名作ですよ、このゲームは。上のね、通信もね、見て楽しんでいただければなと。ほらほらほらほら、撃ってこい撃ってこい。
虫翼も畳めるのか、わら。
そう、私欲も畳めるのよ。たまんねえよ。撃ってこい撃ってこい。
ヨスコンエスコンやるんか。
あー、一木さんオスオス、明けおめです。ノーマルをクリアしたんだけどいい加減さあ武器使いましょう。いい加減ハードモードやらないとねーっていう。
私も中なのよ。新年挨拶はすまん。今年もよろしく。ケイルさんや、お。
ああ、なるほどね。もう中、それは失礼した。
どうもです。
一発じゃあかんのか。結構いるな。
戦闘機で好きなのは別名ドラ猫のあれやな。
ドラ猫のあれ。あ、一発じゃダメっすか。そっか。ダメですか、そうですか。あ、外した。
ここの BGM スコ。
わかる。いやー、これ日付変わる前に終われねえな。
好きな機体は人それぞれやけど。
危ね。
ドラ猫イコール F16 トムキャットのことや。
あー、トムキャットが、はいはいはいはい。ストールした。やっべ。俺はね、このゲームにはないけど、エースコンバットゼロのモルガン。通じにかったらごめん。
全部やってたわけではないからそこまで詳しくないけど。
なるほどね。
もともとエリアパチパチが好きだったからそこそこ知ってるっていう。
あ、エリア88分かるんやったらいいね。俺ガチでやってたんは4なんですよ。PS2 の。
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
PSP のやつやってたんよエスコン。
そうなると6かな。焦点合わねえ。終わり。
アドホックパーティーという古代生物。
RTB リターニングベース。
パチパチパチパチパチパチパチパチ。
帰るまでがミッションです。PS2 じゃあ PSP ってことは多分エースコンバット6よね、多分。5は PS2 のはず。帰るまでがミッションです。あ、やべ。
だったかな。
多分ね。 お疲れ様でした。かっこいい。マジでかっこいい。たまんね。俺はこの F22 ラプターっていうのと、今使ってた X02 やったかなのストライク Y 版がこのゲームでは好き。
ちなみに新年早々コロナにもなった不幸者です。左矢印。
あ、僕も1000ですかかりました。まあこれはさっき自分が操作してたリプレイみたいな感じです。ちょっと早送りしようか。
ああ、ワイバーンシリーズとラプターか。
ラプタンかわいいよ、ラプタン。マジかっこいい。
ステルス戦闘機とか出てくるのかな。
もちろんステルス機能はついてます。一部の機体はね。この白と赤が敵、青は味方機。これ、一応 S ついてんだ。ランク S つくんだ。やっぱ被弾関係ねえのな。
X ナンバーがステルス持ってなかったか。
持ってる。まあ、一応もう今日はもう日付も変わっちゃったし、今日はもうこれで終わりなんですよ。今日はね。まあ明日もちょっと仕事あるんで。で、まあ、ご要望があるなら明日もやるわ。いや、なんなら自分もなんだかんだで結構楽しんでるし。
私が好きなのは、トムキャット以外だとウォーカーシドレーハリアーとかも好きよ。
渋くね。ご要望があれば、まあ、明日続きやるし、なんなら、VR 版も、やる。一応、今、この家に、自分の家に PSVR 持ってあるんで。
年代がエリア、パチパチならわかるやろ。
まあね。まあ、とりあえず明日多分続きやる。とりあえずハードモード埋めて、まあ、1日は終わらんよ。3、4日、いや、今日だけでミッション、2時間でミッション5個でしょ。だから、単純計算、4、5日あればいける。4、5日やったら、まあ。
見に行けたらかな。
お待ちしてます。で、それやって、元気があれば、難易度エースもやろうと思う。今、難易度ハードなんですよ、これ。難易度ハードで、この上があるんですよ、まだ。だからそれをちょっとやるかはちょっとわからないけど、とりあえずハードは最後まで走り切りたいなとは思ってます。
ミシリアとかいう古代の遺物でもええんやで。
ミシリアはね、もういいや。
おそらく見に来るで。
やったぜ、お待ちしてます。いやもうね、本当にね、見に来てくださる皆さんのおかげでこのチャンネルは成り立ってます。本当に。ってな感じで、今日はもう、寝る時間っていうか、今日仕事始めだったんだけど、
3連休で進みそう。
いや、ね、明日は確かに仕事終わりにがっつりやれんねんけど、明後日ちょっと、ポーカーの大会の予選出たいのよ。だからちょっと夜できるかなみたいな。で、日曜日は多分やろうか。日曜日はやりたいな。日曜日やって、で、月曜は、ちょっとやるとしたら昼かな。ちょっと、月曜日ちょっとお祭り行きたくて、自分の地元のところ、地元の隣町のところに、七福神の恵比寿福神わからん。恵比寿神か。恵比寿神の、 神社があるのよ。そこで毎年この時期ってお祭りやってんのよね。
時間合えば見に来ます。
ああ、嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。
やりたいことあるなら、そっち優先しよ。
まあね、あと、音ゲーもちょっとね、最近サボってるって言い方あれなんだけど、あんまやってないから、そっちやるかもしんね。
ちなみに、コロナで9日まで出勤停止左矢印。
大大事にしてもろて。大大事にしてもろて。ってなわけで、今日は、終わりますか。お疲れ様でした。また、よろしければ、チャンネル登録とか、していただけたりとか。
音ゲーもいいね。
とか、音ゲーはね、やりたい。ボルテやりたいし、ニデラやりたいから。
お疲れ様でした。
その時の気分次第で、またやりますんで。では、お疲れ様でした。おやすみ。